Welcome to a quick tutorial on your customizing inventor iProperties for your templates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the little drop down, start with a new part file, and I don't care really too much about the model right now. What I'm needing to do is play with the iProperties. So I'm going to go to the custom tab. I'm going to add a customer attribute and go ahead and put a default value there. And let's go ahead and add in one more. Title 123, and for the value add in inventor 2010. So we'll go ahead and play with these two for right now. And I want to save this as my template. So any part that I have is automatically going to start with that. And simply all I have to do is hit the save button and go to my templates directory and save it over my standard.ipt. I'm going to get a couple errors because it's not in the active project. But now whenever I pull from the drop down, it's going to start with that standard part and I'll have those custom iProperties in there. Next I want to go ahead and start with a drawing, and I want to modify my custom template, my title block, so that way I have those custom attributes. So I'm going to right click on the title block, edit the definition, go ahead and zoom in here. Now something you'll notice is if I edit this attribute here, the default right now is actually coming from a property from the drawing, and that's not really what I want. Well, something you'll notice is I don't have a custom model attribute that's going to come from the part. So before I do this, I'm going to cancel out of that, go to Tools, go to the Document Settings, and this is per drawing. Okay, so I need to make sure that I start with the correct template that's looking towards the part template with the right properties in it. So I don't have one in the drop down. I'm going to hit the little Browse button. I'm going to select on my standard IPT. Go ahead and open that up. And then I also have an option to where I can copy the model iProperties from that part template. Now I'm only going to do, you'll notice that I do have customer in there, so I could copy that one over to the drawing. But this, I want to show you the difference. I'm only going to copy the title 123 over there. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that and close that. Now when I go edit this company, right click and edit the text. I'll go ahead and delete that parameter out of there. And now on my drop down, you'll see a custom property from the model. There's the customer in the 123. I just want the customer. I'll go ahead and hit OK. Now something you'll notice on this title, let me go ahead and right click and edit the text first. On the little drop down, I don't have a custom property for the drawing, at least not yet. And the reason is because I don't have a drawing view that actually copies that property over yet. So I'm going to go ahead and finish out of this title block. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And let's go ahead and start a part with my new template. I'll go ahead and just draw a rectangle. Finish the sketch and extrude it. We'll extrude it 1.25 inches. We'll go into our iProperties. On our custom tab, notice they're already filled out. Now we can also make some other weird little things. I'm going to make a length 123, and I'm going to say equals length is, and then I'll put a greater than. Now this greater than and less than, if I can spell correctly, needs to come from a property out there. Right now I don't quite have that property. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Manage tab, and for this extrusion, I'm going to make this extrusion distance length, and I'm also going to cause that to be an exported parameter. What that does is it automatically in my iProperties gives me a length, and now I can use that further downstream. You'll also notice that my length 123 has automatically already changed to where it says length is 1.25 inches. So whenever I change that length in the extrusion, both of these properties right now are going to go ahead and update. Let me close out of that and go ahead and save it. I'm going to call this TT123. I'm going to go over to my drawing. I'll go ahead and place the view. Just do a base view. Plop that guy out there. Now that he's out there, you'll notice that the custom attribute for the customer came in. Now if I go to the iProperties and in the actual drawing, you can see it went ahead and copied over that title 123. So I do have the option now to go ahead and add that into the title block. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll edit this title. Go ahead and delete it. Now I have a custom property from the drawing, title 123, and I'll push it in there. I'll go ahead and finish that title block, save those edits, and now you'll notice in the title block it says Inventor 2010. Now, here's kind of the good and the bad about that. Let me go ahead and add one more thing just to show you that it doesn't have to be just from here. I can add leader text on here, and I still have the same options where I can get custom model properties, and I'll go ahead and get that length 123, push it down. Alright, so now I want to go back to the part. If the part's right, the assembly is going to be right. If the assembly is going to be right, the bill of material is going to be right. Any of these iProperties can all propagate up to title blocks and up to bill of material information. So I'm going to go back to this custom. I'm going to change my customer. I'm going to say D3 Technologies. We'll modify that one. And then this title 123, we'll say it's next year, so I'm going to say 2011, modify that. I'm going to apply that, close. I go back to my drawing, and what you're going to find is the custom model property that's coming from the model goes ahead and updates. Used to be D3, now it says D3 Technologies. But in the Inventor 2010, you'll notice that that did not update. And the reason, because we just copied it from the model one time upon insert, so that it's kind of a one-time only. So the best way to do that is to actually update the title block information from the model only. So now all I have to do is delete my drawing view, go ahead and change my title block so it has the correct attributes, and then save this drawing template out to my templates directory. Hope you enjoy. Have a good time.